He's the man behind the traveling one-man extravaganza called FreakShow Tell. In the show, Tom Britton spends an evening teaching you the history of the sideshow, and he's in here this morning. He's going to show us how to eat fire, play with fire, all kinds of different things. Tom, good morning. Good to have you here. Thanks
Thank you for having me.
All right, so how do you do this whole
So we'll
thing?
start with a bit of the history. My show covers both the history and the physics, and I think they're intertwined.
All right.
Fire performance is as old as humans. In fact, it's a little older.
All right.
We actually find some of our ancestors played with fire.
All right.
We'd imagine it was shamanistic in nature, and we would imagine the first few things they did we now call the human salamander.
All right.
If you are the shaman of the tribe, and for whatever reason fire doesn't affect you the same as it affects the other members of the tribe, you would somehow be special.
Sure.
Once you understand the physics of how flame interacts and flame burns, you can do other things.
Right.
That's called the human salamander, or just a hand extinguish. I can also show you a transfer. The transfer is exactly what it sounds like. I'm going to transfer the flame from one side to the other, but via an unusual means.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
It didn't sting or burn a little?
It doesn't. In fact, if you want to, just give it a tap, you'll see it's on fire for just a second.
Thanks for offering, though.
It's a principle called thermal lag. You know this. You did this in 4th grade,
Sure,
yes?
yeah, I do that all the
Okay, so if
time.
I held my hand there, it would burn, but if I just for a second have it, it's not a big deal. This principle also comes into play on fire eating.
Fire eating, eh?
Let me show you. Let me reset here, and I'll show you. So you apply thermal lag to the mouth. On the hand, the mouth, the same physics apply.
All right. This is really science here that we're talking about.
Very much so. It is exactly science. It is the basic workings of our world, which is why every science center you ever go to, any city in this country has a bed of nails. They use my art form to teach their art form in every one of them.
That makes sense.
I'm just expanding it. Doing fire, human blockade, electric man, etc. Fire eating. Works about the same way. So this is thermal lag and then just denied oxygen.
Right.
Those two principles together are why I could leave it in there so long and have control over it. Then it's a matter of about 23 years or so of practice.
Sure, yeah. I was going to say that first time had to be a little bit more nerve-wracking.
It does burn you the first time, absolutely.
Yeah.
You will get burned the first time you try this stuff. Like any other, if you're going to go on a skateboard or you want to be the next Tony Hawk, you're going to sprain some ankles, you're going to skin some wrists.
Right, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. This makes some sense
After a few years, you stop burning yourself as much.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll show you the most advanced part of the art. It's called vapor tricks. So what I'm going to do is put this in my mouth, pull it out still lit. This will leave my face lit on fire, and I'll be able to light the torch off my face.
It'd be great. Wow. Wow. Well, that's pretty impressive. You don't get you guys like this up here every day. So throughout your show, this is the kind of stuff you teach and tell people about.
And I break it down as much as I can. I want you to understand the history, and then my art form is a secret history. We have heroes. We have folks you've never heard of, Melvin Burkhart, Bobby Reynolds. And I try and teach you about their history. So you'll leave the show understanding not just how this stuff works, but why I love it so much.
Very good. So you got to show this upcoming weekend, is that right?
Yes, the 8 o'clock show is sold out.
Okay.
I'm lucky that way. The 10 o'clock show, I added a 10 o'clock show, so I still have tickets for that.
Very good. Let's go to FreakShowTell.com. Listen, appreciate you coming in. Very fascinating
My pleasure.
stuff.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, toss back to you guys.